Good afternoon, everyone. We'll wait for around 5 minutes so that maximum members can join. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, answer. Hi, Satish. Hi, Azinkya. Okay, we can start now. And anyway, the recording will be available for the people who are going to join late, so they can watch the video. So first of all, thanks to all of you for joining. And like I mentioned earlier, that I come up with the list of questions. Actually, I have one set of questions for this session, which I prepared 2 days before. But one of our old students, I've attended one interview, and she gave some list of questions and asking for the answers. I felt like, okay, it's a new set of questions which were asked by some interview. No need to which company interview and all, because this is not something like when you write an exam, right? MSET, what kind of questions will come, and BITS Pilani, what kind of questions will come. That can vary, but here the person and the interviewer and the project requirement, their years of experience, and what kind of work you have mentioned in your resume, all these points will play the key role for getting questions. So that let's focus on the questions, and which company interview and all, it doesn't make much sense. Maybe the methodology and the project, based on that the questions can change. So let's focus on the questions, and I'm going to explain you with answer, and along with wherever it is required, I will show in SAP system, at least the configuration path or where we are going to do it. Okay, so I put the question and answers ready, so to save some time with typing, but wherever it is required, of course, we go for the typing also. So all of you, I think today we are targeting to get more subscribers also during this live. So if anyone is newly visit our channel and you came for the first time, or you're watching our videos in recent days, then please subscribe our channel, and so that we can reach our 50,000 mark at least 1 month before. So subscribe our channel, and you can share this link to your friends so that they also can join, because this live will be there for next 1 hour, so that definitely they will get benefit. And I will try to see if any questions, but the main focus of this live is a set of questions are there, and I'm going to give you the question answer and also with explanation, because we are not trying for some competitive exam just to learn question and answer. Still, they also need some kind of a background, but we need more background and the business requirement, what configuration we are doing, what kind of setting we are doing. So everything will play the key role, so that you can just make it like learn, understand, then you can do it. So whatever technology you are moving and to functional side, learn business process, not just interview question and answer, and not just transaction codes or like that. Why we are doing the process, and why can't we do consignment procurement every place, and why can't we do subcontracting everywhere, and why can't you use only standard procurement, why are you having these kind of different kind of procurements? Okay, so that kind of business experience, business knowledge you need to develop. Okay, so then only you can understand, and you can talk confidently in the interview. If you just prepare question and answer, then that doesn't make you the better consultant. Okay, so that's what everyone has to focus. So we made this kind of session around 2 months before. You can search and find that video also. Definitely that will be helpful. And yeah, let's go to our agenda today. So anyone new people join, we have not yet started, we are going to start now, and you can watch the video again, because I will keep it in public only. You can watch it, and once you come to this live, please share the link immediately so that anyone can get benefit, because we can watch videos, but live interaction rarely can happen. Even I'm planning at least once in a month or once in 2 months, in the coming days, but let's see based on the availability and the concept, mainly your cooperation. Like the more views or more reaching to the people, then we will get a lot of inspiration and motivation that my efforts are being helpful to maximum people. Okay, so the motivation completely in your hands, and keep sharing. So let's start our interview question and answers. So actually this interview question and answers I got on 30th, just yesterday only. So I prepared the questions and answers. Let's go with, I think this could be fine. So the first question, POs with account assignment category K will hit with PRD account. Okay, the question is like whenever you create a purchase order with account assignment category K cost center, will it hit PRD account? Okay, POs with account assignment category K, you can ask like, will the POs with account assignment category hit PRD account during GRRIR? Okay. So the answer is never, because what happens whenever you do this, PRD means price difference, the price difference from the material master price which you maintained in the standard price, okay, or moving average price. Any kind of a differences come, then the PRD will hit. But when you're taking this account assignment category K, as soon as you do the goods received with account assignment category K, system will consume the stock, so there is no stock update, so there is no chance of hitting the price difference account. So let me show you. So here what happened, material price is 100 INR, the standard price. Okay, stock is 20, PO was created with a different price, and account assignment category is given as K. The PO quantity is 10, but once the GR is posted for 10 pieces, the stock is still 20. There is no changes to the stock because immediately it is getting consumed, so there will not be any impact. So you will not get any kind of a price difference. The value whatever you posted, that will be loaded on the consumption account and the GRIR, so that there will not be any PRD account. Okay, I hope it's clear. And next we'll go to the next question. If you set delivery complete indicator, DCI means delivery complete indicator, DCI delivery complete indicator in PO, will further GRs be posted? Okay, so if you keep a delivery complete indicator, can you post further GRs? The answer is yes. See, actually when you keep the delivery complete indicator, system will still allow to do GR until the PO quantity is completed. Okay, so what happens, even when you're going for if you have a remaining quantity, then still you can post extra quantity if you have a tolerance limit, unlimited or 20%. Okay, so the answer is still you can post till the PO quantity or PO quantity with tolerance you can post. Okay, mainly the tolerance you can leave it for the just to avoid the confusion. So what we can say, the explanation. So if you take the case 1 and case 2, if you take the two cases, PO quantity 100 and GR quantity also GR posted, then delivery complete indicator automatically put it as X by the system. Now you are trying to do the GR, then system will not allow. But PO quantity is 100 but GR was 70, and the business has decided that they don't want to do the PO for any further process, then you kept the delivery complete indicator equal to X. But if you try to go to Migo and try to do the GR, still system will allow to do the GR. Okay, so that is the standard behavior. Then you can ask the question that I don't want to allow any GR, then what to do? I always recommend that you go to the purchase order and keep the, if you go to ME22N and take any purchase order which is available in the system. Okay, take any one purchase order. So I always recommend, if you don't want to allow any goods received in the future, please keep it block. Okay, keep the block indicator so that system will not allow you to do any goods received in the future. You can ask like, why can't you keep a delete? Because delete will have a multiple kind of a controls, like GR, IR should be same. And also if you keep the deletion flag, if there is any archival process happen in the system, this PO will be archived. So if you keep the block indicator, whenever you want, you can unblock again. And also if there is any archive process happen, this PO will not be considered. Because to archive a purchase order, the prerequisite is you should keep the deletion flag. So I recommend this one if you want to stop the PO for any GR, IR in the future. So I'm going to provide a few details. Then what is the benefit of delivery complete indicator? You can see here that two things. Once you keep the delivery complete indicator, PO will be disappeared from the stock requirement list. I think most of you are aware about MD04. MD04, where you can see the stock requirement list, a material, how much stock is available, what are the purchase orders created, and what are the outbound deliveries or sales orders. All the information you can see in MD04. So in that MD04, the purchase order which has delivery complete indicator will be disappeared. It means you close the PO and you are not expecting any quantity from that PO, so that it will be removed from the stock requirement list. So during MRP run, if you have any shortage of stock, system will create a new purchase requisition, but it won't consider the purchase order which has delivery complete indicator. That's the main significance. Second significance, you know that in ME2N we have a parameter W101. So whenever you run the purchase order, open PO report, this PO will not be visible in the open PO because you put the delivery complete indicator. Let's do the testing. So we'll take another PO 8. Okay, so this purchase order, no GR, nothing. So I'm taking this PO number and going to another screen. Okay, so we got a new screen. Report is ME2N. ME2N, and here most of you are aware about the selection parameters. I always recommend you to use two selection parameters mostly popular. One is open goods received WE101 and open invoices. For example, if the requirement from the user is, I want to get the list of purchase orders which have open goods received, okay, then you need to WE101. If they ask you that we want the list of purchase orders which have open invoice receipts, then you need to recommend this RECHNUNG. You may ask the question like, what is the WE103 and all. For example, a few companies use this 103 and 105, okay, or 107 and 109. So they receive the stock always to the GR block stock, and once the stock quality, everything they verify and other parameters, then they move the stock to main stock by using 105 or 109. If that kind of a company, they can run this 103, but as a generic 101 receipt, use 101, WE101, and I'm going to give this purchase order number and execute it. So let's give scope of list ALV. See, this PO is available as part of open PO. Now what I'm going to do, click on edit, go to delivery, put the delivery completed indicator. Okay, now save the PO. So delivery complete indicator is put, and you save the PO and run the same report ALV executed. See here, no suitable PO documents found, so it is disappeared from the system. And ME23N, this is the way. So how you can find it. So I hope you understand the importance of delivery complete indicator. But if you want to stop any goods receipt or invoice receipt in the future, I recommend to keep the block indicator, the same solution I have given in our recent projects. I hope these two questions. So this session is not just question answer, how we do mock interview, or even mock interview also I tried to explain 1 or 2 lines, but we don't have this much scope to explain in detail what is the business requirement and why do you do and what exactly you have to do. But these sessions, what I planned in 2023, 2 months before, and thanks to everyone for your wonderful response for that. And as of now 15,000 plus people have watched that video. So this session also question, and we are going to give the explanation also, so please don't miss it. I always mention that if you prepare for interview, if you are preparing for a job, okay, until the interview is scheduled, please prepare daily for practicing, for understanding the business process, but not just interview question and answer. If you are giving 3 hours per day, 2.5 hours must be practice or watching the concept videos or reading any kind of a concept or practicing. Only 30 minutes you can spend for interview question and answers. Before interview, 2 days or 3 days before, almost you can spend in 4 hours or 3 hours of your time, 2.5 hours of time, maximum time you can give for interview question and answers, for feeling more confident and to explain confidently. Okay, that should be your agenda. And most of you, I think you are aware about interview tips by Ganesh Padala. Okay, so interview tips by Ganesh Padala. If you see this video, see interview tips by Ganesh Padala, I explained that this is one of the popular videos on our channel. I explained about how to prepare for interview. Okay, and what kind of questions can come. There are different type of interviewers will proceed based on the resume, based on your projects, what you mentioned in the resume, or else what they need for the project. Okay, what kind of project they are interviewing for. Okay, so they are interviewing for a support project or implementation project or the migration project. Based on that, the questions will come. And few interviewers will go with certain kind of set, like first they check your master data org structures, and they will go for procurement, inventory, and special procurement. If you are good in different areas, then they go for any developments. Then they can check for your recent projects, what kind of roles, challenges. So there are certain kind of if you prepare properly, and 40 to 50% of questions you can already have answers with you when you attend for the interview. So always don't copy, just blind copy and paste and prepare your resume. If you're really doing that, please read each line. If you're not confident, keep it in a red color and ask your mentor or trainer, whoever, what is the use of this one and what I cannot understand. Get back up to talk about each line what you mentioned in the resume. If you're not clear, if you have not worked on that, or if you don't have knowledge, please remove it. Okay, going with 100 things and you have only 50-60 in your mind, then it will be a clear failure. Okay, keep it 70-60 and give your best for the 50. Okay, so 70 to 80% of performance you can give it. There are many useful videos are there, just you need patience. Okay, compared to keeping a comment, put the same sentence, and for everything you can add Ganesh Padala, so that if there is a video related to that topic, you will get it. Otherwise you can search for any other good YouTube channel which you are following. Okay, so we have a lot of content nowadays, which is not available 10 years back when we are juniors. Okay, so now only thing is you need to have how to get it, how to prepare and how to search and spend your time, not just let me clear interview then I will practice. So please leave such kind of attitude if anyone has. Okay, so now let's go to the next question. If you did BCom, I think you try SAP Finance if you're comfortable with all those stuff, because for example, BCom means you have still scope for the accounting purpose. Okay, the competition is not much like MM or SD. So many people cannot just go for FSEO. So I suggest you to go for FSEO. Hi Veena, hi Jnanavika, thanks for joining. So there are a few videos on MRP on our channel, you can check it, and definitely I will plan further. Open PO, if you flag DCI or final invoice indicator, it will allow. Now DCI, just now explained about the delivery complete indicator. It can only remove from open PO report, and it will remove from your stock requirement list, but it will still allow you to do the goods receipt if there is a PO quantity open. Okay, final invoice is it won't stop you for Miro. Okay, final invoice is again for a kind of financial related things, but it won't stop you to create Miro. Still you can create Miro. Okay, I think you can see the few new members have joined while discussing. We have discussed 2 questions. This is not something like within 30 minutes we can cover 30 questions like that, and each question we are going to spend at least 5 minutes of time to explain the details and the business purpose. Why do you do, okay, so why the business decide to close certain kind of POs. Okay, they already got, and the vendor is getting lot of delay, so that they decided, let's stop it, we don't want any material in the future. Okay, we will go with a new vendor. Then they can decide to stop that PO. Okay, or else they have more changes in the PO pricing. Okay, and PO pricing and other legal things, so that they decided that let's stop the pending POs with the vendor, and they are going with a new contract for all the new materials. So there can be different business reasons. So technically how to do we have learned, and business wise I have given 2 examples now. Like that there will be multiple examples. You are a function consultant, you must understand the requirement and go with logic, not just like a question answer preparing. So thanks for joining, and you please share this link to your friends so that they can utilize the next 40 to 45 minutes of our live session. Okay, the next question. These are all faced by one of our old students or our SAP family members. Why I'm using SAP family, the family word, maybe I don't know how to take it, but why I'm using, because I cannot say student word, because I can give you, now I'm okay, I have some good experience and exposure of different projects in global and domestic, and also we crossed 10 plus years of consulting, so many people are juniors. Okay, but during 2016 I taught few people who are 5 years 8 years experienced than me. Okay, they were very good in SD, they are very good in FI, and even they are good in MM, but they don't have implementation experience. But I had 2 implementations within my first 2 years of experience, so I was teaching those things. So for those people I cannot say students, because they came for a few hours of guidance, or they came for learning certain key topics like pricing procedure or subcontracting or accounting determination, or else how to develop a custom reports or kind of enhancements, how do you give the logics. They learned only specific things for 3 hours or 4 hours, or else they have taken our videos and enhanced their skills. So the students word, sometimes I may use it, but most of the times I try to avoid it, because I cannot say student, because they are senior to me, they learned only few things from me, and we have few people learned everything from us, like from the basics of MM, and few people only certain guidance sessions, few people only real time, few people watch the videos. So I have a categories like 10 plus categories of people. Few are just took the guidance, not any technical things. So just I act as a mentor for many people. So I try to use the one word called maybe SAP circle or SAP family. I use the word compared to using students, because the students may be applicable for few people but not all the people. Okay, I hope you can get that. meaning. And yeah, thanks again. I can see Kamal Kishore and any other people from our 100 and plus people who met me in last few months in different cities. Thanks to all of you for spending your time, weekends, or valuable time to come and meet me, because you spent only 2-3 hours or 4 hours of time. Few people in Delhi and Mumbai, I see that they travel 2 hours just to meet me and again go back to home for around 2 hours. So thanks for your 4 to 5 hours of time for me, because that is not just a meeting, or that's not just I visited and met the people. It is my lifetime memory, because I cannot imagine that I can plan again. I don't know, but even in last 6 years I never got the thought. I got immediately, I applied and I traveled 5 cities to meet people. It's a lifetime memory. I can say like a one-time memory in my life. Thanks to all the people who spent the time, and whoever missed, let's see if anything in the future, but it will be a good memory. If you want to see those memories, you can come to our channel and search as Ganesh Padala SAP family meet, like that, so that you will find our videos. Okay, and the next question: accounting entries in intercompany STO process during goods receipt. Okay, we mentioned in different videos that intercompany STO process will have the billing and those customer relation and all, but at high level for the procurement person, I see at the high level intercompany STO process will look like our normal standard procurement process. Other company is a vendor and the company is the customer. We create the purchase order and we get the product, but only thing is we create as a customer and the company, and the process is within like overall our organization, but both are two different company codes. So we will also process the billing to do that respect to payments and all. Okay, so anyway, our question is what is the accounting entries? It's a purely stock account, VSX debit. Okay, stock account VSX debit, and WRX we cannot keep red color, they are not given orange. This MacBook, few things. Okay, let's use red only, no option. Maybe I will use the font as white. Why I'm giving the green and red only for to make you to understand positive and negative, that's it. Okay, so receiving plant stock get debit, and GRI clearing account get credit, because you need to post the invoice receipt, so that the process will be similar like how we procure from another vendor. So next question: can we use two output types for same PO? One is printout, another one is you just send an email. Yes, not only two, you can have 3 output types also. One for printout, one for external send, means sending email, another one for EDI to send the data as XML or JSON structure to the vendor. So yes, you can use it, and you can determine based on the condition records. Okay, so only thing is I observed in one of our projects that one is if you are keeping all 4, means immediate send, one is external send and all. Let me show the, maybe if you find something. Yeah, so only my suggestion is you have to test properly if you are keeping send immediately. Okay, so send immediately for every application, you have to ensure that everything is working fine or not, because if you are keeping 2 output types, external send and EDI, both at 4, then one of them could be failed. So that how I managed my situation during that project, I put one which is very important. For example, EDI is important, so I put it 4, send immediately, and for the PDF which we are sending to other system, I put it 3, and we run background job for SE93, background job for ME9F. We have ME9F where you can complete the output. For this program, we put a background job which will run for every 10 minutes or 15 minutes, so that all PDF, anything pending with 3 indicator, system will just process those POs, so that I avoid that issue. So if you are using multiple output types, if you are keeping everything 4, please test properly. If one of them is getting failed, means how to manage it, keep it as 3 and activate the background job for 15 minutes or 30 minutes based on your business urgency. Even 5 minutes also if the PDF is required within short time, so you can manage the timing, but you have to activate the background job. So here I want to tell you one thing. Okay, so you're not seeing the indicators, right? You're not seeing the indicators, and when you come to the purchase order, you're not seeing the which is the your technical name, like NB, GNB. Okay, and then what you have to do, this is again the settings. Let us try to change the, we have options. I think I need to change the theme. Let me open the theme. This is a one problem I always face when I use MacBook. There are the settings are little different, not little, lot. Generally, when we use the normal GUI, here you will see an option called here you will see the option with red color button. So click on that button, and then you go for visual design. So in the visual design, you can select the keys, so that these keys will become entries. For MacBook, maybe somewhere option will be there. We need to find it. Okay, so anyway, so like that you can just activate that one. And even recently, if you open our channel also, I put it the videos on basic navigation settings. Okay, let me show that playlist. You can check the basic navigation. Yeah, in these videos, so in these videos I explained that options. Yeah, exactly. We are not showing in this one MacBook, but we are going to show in our video. You can see here video, and normally whenever you come to your SAP, there is a color button here, right? Okay, I'm going to switch on that audio. Okay, I hope you got the answer. And in MacBook somewhere the option where it is available, maybe we can check later, otherwise it's not that important. So my personal suggestion is, when you want to use more SAP, I think MacBook is not that comfortable. You try to little bit time to adopt it. Okay, so you can put that indicators, always you activate it so that you can see the all the details. See here. Okay. So you can use these output types. So that's the next question. And before we go for a lengthy question, Let's see any comments or anything from the people. Yeah, definitely I'll plan for the MRP session. Okay, PD is only the raw production requirements, and G1 mostly it would be customized, someone would have created it. Okay, and VB manual order point and VB. Okay, so based on that you can check it. I will plan for more MRP videos. Yeah, congratulations Subankar for clearing interview with our mock interview. Yeah, that was the common statement I always listen from our followers and students or friends, whoever. If you watch that 6 hours of mock interview videos, and many questions are repeated in the interview. So the utility, like I told you, right, I put my efforts for more than 7 years. This September we are completing 8 years. So I'm keeping continuous efforts, and that's your job now, how to come to our channel and use the playlist to find the videos and learn, and if you like it, and share with the people. Okay, so we cannot make it like a lot of marketing people and all, because those are all, we cannot do it. Okay, so you are the marketing people for me. When we have daily 2000 to 2500 people are visiting our channel, in that 2500, at least 20 to 100 people, at least 100 people can decide to share our videos, then that will make a huge impact. Okay, if 2500 we don't want 2000 people share our videos, it may not happen also, but at least 200 people, 300 people can start sharing, then that will give a good impact. Scheduling agreement, contract scheduling agreement is like PO. It can directly go for vendor, go to vendor for procurement. Contract is only a legal document which will be feeding the quantity or price and all those things. So Incoterms is the international commercial terms, how the insurance, if there is any damage happened, you can go for international commercial terms in Google. Okay, so Incoterms, Incoterms wiki. Okay, so you can go to Incoterms, and these are all common things. It's not SAP overall supply chain related terminologies. You can read everything, what is CPT, what is CIP, because it will decide that if there is a damage happened in the port, if there is a damage happened while traveling, who has to bear the insurance, who has to bear the cost. All those terms are well designed by the international guidelines, so that you can read those things. Okay, let's go for our question. There are 2 plants under one company code. One is in India and another one in Sri Lanka. What are the company address? So actually, intra-company, the company code will be, when the country changes, company code will be different only. In my experience, I never see that one company code in one country and another company code in another country, because company code is illegal, and your profit and loss balances will happen there, and your overall main currency will be there, right? The currency will be different. Sri Lanka will have their currency and India will have the currency, but I never come across the, technically we can derive some accounting entries, but logically when you see it, if you are each country, you will create a different company codes. Okay, so, and if you are not creating a company code, the balance sheet, the calculations, everything will be challenging. So let's come to that kind of a statement, because in my experience I never see that same company code have 2 plants in 2 different countries. When the country is changing, definitely will get a new company code. If any, maybe few scenarios it may be available. Okay, then we can derive some accounting entries. But when you get that kind of question in the interview, tell confidently that company code will have the main currency and the profit and loss, everything will be calculated at the company code level. I never see in my experience that one company code has two plants in the two different countries, where the legal, taxation, and profit balance sheeting and everything will be different for the country to country. So mostly they go with a different company code. Okay, thanks to all the members who new members. I think we see some 8 new members have joined, and you don't have to worry that whatever questions are completed, it will be available in public, so that you can watch again. So but whoever available, the 32 active viewers, please share this link to your friends so that they can join and utilize remaining questions. Okay, let's go to the next question. Yeah, this is the lengthy question. Even I try to give more explanation. When will PRD account get hit? Okay, so the blind statement we can give that the PRD will trigger when the standard price is maintained in the material master record is different from the price in MIGO. MIGO means price in purchase order, because in MIGO you cannot change it, right? Price during GR or IR. IR, I don't have to mention the purchase order in the bracket, because in IR you can change the price. So direct statement, you can say that a material is standard price is $100 and PO is created with $120 and you posted, then 20 will go for price difference. It's a direct statement. The other chance, that is the important one. Actually, we have one video I have not yet published. I will try to, if anyone in the live 32 members, you have a good editing skills and you can send them an email to me. I have some 15 to 20 videos need to watch, and we have to trim, we have to split a bit. If you are interested, maybe 1 or 2 people can send email. So one of those things is this price difference and price difference related moving average price, standard price. I made a video here. So definitely you can send an email so that I will share it. Okay, coming to this case, PRD directly it will come. So standard price, I think I don't have to explain, because if the purchasing price is different from the material master standard price, that respective amount will go for price difference account.